Buckwild be calling me like every week, bro. Making sure I ain't bugging on my diet because I have been vegan for almost a year now. I've dropped about 40, 50 pounds because, you know, believe it or not, I was way fucking bigger if you go back and look at some of my pictures and shit. But, you know, Buck always just chopping it up about everything. Don't even necessarily be about music, man. Buck went on some real mentor shit, for real. We just had a mutual friend. I think he had heard my shit through the grapevine kind of deal. We linked up, went to the studio. It was literally just magic. It was that fucking right from the jump. Like, we recorded the first joint we did was that the No Way joint. There's no way. I got 100 on the way to your world. That was the first shit we did. Like the first session, boom, just did that. He played that beat. I was like, I think he was more taken back by like my writing process. Cause I'm not like a dude, I don't not write. But what I don't do is have bars ready. I do everything on the spot. On the spot, everything. So I think it bugged him out because it's like, damn, this dude just did this melody on here. Oh, damn, this dude just did two verses on there. Oh, shit. Da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? And it's our first time ever being in the studio. So I think we both kind of knew when we were playing the joint, like, yo, that joint is crazy. Damn, this your first joint? Yeah, man. Like, I remember the engineer, shout out to Len, the engine room. He was like, damn, yo, this shit is hard. I'm like, all right, well, shit, let's just keep going there. You know what I'm saying? Well, you got some samples, you know? Because that was how the process was on every joint. We didn't really, like, have the beats or email them. You know, I book a session. We show up, he got samples. We start running through them, chop them up. I'll be like, oh, I like that one. By the time he's done chopping it, sequencing, putting drums on it and all that shit, I got my shit written and ready to rock. This shit was handmade, tailor-made. I lost a ton of weight at first because I wasn't eating carbs at all. But I think like kind of when quarantine hit, the carbs, like I gained about 16, 17 pounds during quarantine. So I'm all fucking fat and bloated like a fucking fish right now. But I think it's, they have so many options and alternatives to this shit. It's not hard. You know what I'm saying? I try to stay away from the processed, the fake meats and all that shit. But, you know, I'd rather eat that than eat some shit that was, you know, used to be breathing. And I know it's not good for my body. It's not made for my body. So it's not as hard as you think, you know? You know, you go to McDonald's, everybody's eating in front of you, and you just eat something else. It's just really all about willpower. And at this point, like, I haven't had these things in my body for so long, you know, even if I was to like break or whatever and go eat it, I would get sick. I wouldn't want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? I haven't had dairy in so long. If I was to eat cheese or eat ice cream or some shit, I would be sick. So I'm not willing to risk that. So September will be a year, and you know, like I said, I've lost a little bit of weight, and you know, I just in general feel better. You know what I'm saying? I had 2 pop-ups in a row. 2 weeks ago, I did the classic material, the DigiScale pop-up with them in Brooklyn, sold out. Then last weekend, me and Mikey Likes It collab. We did the vegan non-dairy tiramisu. I mean, that's what I'm. Shit's fucking delicious. I think we sold about like 150 pints of that ice cream. So shout out to Mike. That's my brother right there. Yeah, I think people were kind of like taken back. You know, Mikey is super ill with that flavor and shit, yo. And like, I think people were just real taken back by the fact that shit was vegan, dairy free. And they're like eating and like, oh shit, this shit tastes like ice cream, like ice cream. Like, oh, and there's like some people that's ordering it and not realizing that it's dairy free, and they're just eating it, and people are like, man, this is great. I didn't know this was dairy free and vegan. It is? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like went over a couple people's heads. So, you know, it definitely worked out like really well, man. Mikey is a beast with the ice cream flavors, man. Shout out to him again. That was a real dope event. Had my family out there with me. It was my daughter's birthday. She just turned 4. So it was cool.